Hey, what's up YouTube? We had a great night fishing last night, and I wanted to share with you the lures we were using to get after these bull reds. That's a real nice one. That's a cool bull red right there. Look how dark he is. Basically what we were using is three types, 3 rods, 3 lures, alright? Had a top water plug, basically a spook junior or a super spook or padonkadonk, whatever you like to use, something that's running on top. Have a mid water runner like a rattle trap or a swim bait, 6-inch grub tails like that chartreuse. Good color. A 6-inch grub like with a swimming tail, like white, chartreuse, whatever, or it could be a paddle tail, you know, something in the 6-inch range, 5 to 6 inch, and then have a bottom jig. Basically, I usually use a 1/4 ounce jig or a 3/8 ounce jig with a big, nice gulp shrimp, or you could even use a paddle tail on the bottom. So you're covering all 3 water columns, top, middle, and bottom. And now I'm going to show them to you. All right, here's the real guy lures I was talking about. All right, right here. Got a bomber top water plug right here. You could use this in brown, blue, white. Super Spook white works real good. This is just a cheapo from Walmart. I changed the hooks out because bull reds will straighten your junk out. I got some really hefty hooks right here. They're working good. They work better than the trebles most of the time because it gets them in the corner of the mouth. These are little circle hooks. All right. I use this one BTB a lot too. I got it in a couple different colors. Next thing I got, all right, is jigs. When you're working the bottom, you know, you got to have all the water columns covered. So I've got a 3/8 ounce jig head right here. Okay. I usually use a 1/4 ounce if it's kind of shallow and the current's not very swift, but since the I'm fishing like 30 feet of water and it's kind of swift, I want to get it down there, bounce it along. 3/8 ounce jig heads. Make sure you get the heavy ones with thick wire, because a bull red will straighten your junk out, especially when you're trying to get him out of the piling. All right, my third bait. Okay, and this is something I've been working on. Third bait. All right, you got to have a mid water channel runner, and I basically got these super pogies on sale, I think at Walmart, for like a couple bucks. You can see all the teeth marks on it. I think this is the 1 ounce version. It's the bigger one. Okay, this thing rattles to high heaven. I didn't change the lures out, or the hooks out yet, but I'm probably going to when they start getting straightened out. Brown, looks like, you know, the Menhaden run through there last night. Caught 2 nice bull reds on this bad boy. And you can get them in different colors. Rattle traps work just as good, just something that'll cover that middle water column. You can also use these big swim grubs right here. They work really good too. You can get them in, I think, 4 and 6 inch and 8 inch. This was the ones I was using for tarpon, and they work really good too. Billy caught a nice one running this long last night in chartreuse. You know, these are something you're gonna have to, every place is gonna be different. So these are 3 lures that I always carry with me when I go BTB, or even when I'm fishing inshore: a top water, middle water column lure, and a bottom. Okay, you got to figure out what water column that these fish are running in, and you got a bait that's already tied on, ready to go. All right, the rods I got these things set up on, my mid water column crankbait, I got it set up on my Abu Garcia Revo SX right here with an ugly stick with 30-pound Power Pro. It usually does a number on them pretty well. This is for the high-speed cranking, or, you know, running it along. It's got the gear ratio to really get a swim bait running. My bottom jig I have on another Abu Garcia with 30-pound braid, Revo SX. It gives you that extra little oomph to set the hook on the bottom, and it's a lot easier to work a a bottom jig with bait casters, my opinion. And then working top water, I've got my handy dandy Pin Slammer 360 right here, okay, with 25-pound braid, and it's a lot lighter. I can work the lure a lot better. These 3 rods really help me work the water columns, and I don't have to change baits out while I'm on the fly. And it's just, I see a fish on top, boom, top water. If I see, if I think they're swimming mid column, boom, mid column. If I see them on the fish finder down below, got them down below. So as far as another addition of the baits I use on the bottom with the jigs are these Gulp Alive shrimps right there. 4-inch penny color or penny chartreuse color. They all work really good. They got the scent on them. The redfish love them. Yep, they're awesome. Got any questions? Send them to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Yak Motley Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you next time.